Greetings. How is everybody? Y'all having fun? Y'all having fun watching the Earth Angel battle it out with the devil? Looking covens of witches and demons and shit? Y'all having fun with that? Good deal. Good deal. You know, I mean, that's the thing about a divine spiritual test of souls and being bait in the situation. I mean, they kind of got caught by a goldfish. And it's what it is. I mean, if God is using a goldfish for bait, who caught them? Multiple readers. God has showed up. We've come into union with the divine light of God, something that has never been seen on this planet in your lifetime. And that's fine. And I mean, that's my question. Where are the others? Because and we knew this was going to happen. Thank you, Zen Zone. Because Zen Zone just said it. Energy transfer is very, very real. Okay, great. So they went after an Earth Angel. A Karma Earth Angel. A Life Path 8. Fucking walking tower. I'm a triple threat tower of karma. Right? It's what it is. I'm not going to try to explain ceremonial hermetic magic, dark magic to a fucking half-wit muggle or some fucking political puppet that's designed as the absolute enemy in this situation. They're controlled by those people. So what it is. They get to be controlled puppets in a game, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about people being stupid in the game. What I can do is continue going forward, because while they're trying to cover you up and manipulate the energy with Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson, the entire fucking planet is talking about the devil going up against an Earth Angel in Tyler, Texas, trying to rob Master Lowe. So how they get Rob Lowe, we'll just manifest that for him. Pisces, everything you said is playing out exactly as you said it. Well, okay, thank you, Zen Zone. I appreciate that. So where is that, Pisces? Where is that, Pisces? It's fucking manifesting Rob Lowe energy in a community completely under judgment. Simple enough. And that's my question, is when I hear you ladies say that there is celebrity involvement. Great. Which celebrities are those? Which celebrities are tied up in a conspiracy to unalive an Earth Angel? For money. It's money crimes. It's people it's a conspiracy to unalive an Earth Angel for money. People have been bribed. Engine going. And it's what it is. I mean, I'm looking for that Earth Angel. We know that they have a platform on YouTube. We know that they're a tarot reader. We know that they have love, light, and truth that triggers demons. Okay, cool. Only demons rebel against God, are worried about money, bribery, hooking. That's all the devil knows how to do, is bind, torture, and destroy. Okay, great. So we're breaking any binding chains with those individuals. I'm far from that. That's what it is. Now they're going to have to be worried about being tortured by natural disasters. I mean, it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Burning Man should have taught them that. Lake Isabella earthquake should have taught them that. I mean, they say every time they attack the Earth Angel, something bad happens, and then we're just kind of sitting back watching more bad things happen. While behind the scenes, they're trying to make that Earth Angel the scapegoat in the situation. And it's what it is. You play with the goat, you generally get the horns. So that's what it is. Anyway, and they kind of bend over and took it. Anyway, I can't do anything about that. To hear that energy that they've been trying to do that Earth Angel's entire lifetime, well, then that's an entire lifetime that those people would owe that Earth Angel, and I will be calling back that energy. It's just what it is. I will be calling that energy back in a ferocious nature, because if two shall see, so shall it be. And it's what it is. I mean, I don't know these. You ladies are saying that it's affecting people, that when I call my energy back, their world falls apart. Why? Did they break free will? Did they harvest Kundalini, creative sexual energy, off of an individual at a distance? Because I know if I can send healing Kundalini energy, they can obviously take it without permission. And taking it without consent, that's basically graping. That's basically like graping the divine. And that would mean that the divine light of God came down to see that shit happening in themselves. Because when I hear you say that the watchers are watching, that's what it is. All been recorded in the Akashic Records. So it's what it is, and I can't do anything about that. No wonder the gods are mad. These people have been told to stop, and they've been getting together in orgy tents and groups and just sucking that energy off, sucking it up for manifestation purposes instead of... The devil cannot create on its own. It has to suck off the energy from the divine. Simple enough. And that's going to be the truth that's coming out. As shocking as that may sound, Reiki's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. It can only be used for positive healing purposes. Basically, what you're telling me that the Earth Angel is coming into the awareness of is it is in my birth chart. Reiki in my birth chart. It was a destiny swap gone horribly wrong with them siphoning the healing powers of Christ consciousness. What kind of demon wouldn't want to copycat that? What kind of demon wouldn't want to rebel against the divine light? Okay, great. That is what demons do. You can't expect them to do anything else. Demons rebel against the divine. That's why they're demons. That's why they're negative demonic energy. We don't believe in that, but yet they want the energy. We don't believe in those spiritual gifts, but yet they want them for themselves. They're trying to steal them in the background. Okay, what? INFJ, Earth Angel, spiritual gifts, and superpowers? It's a simple Google search. It's a simple Google search. And it's a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. So, it's what it is. And you got to think, if what was taken will be returned, just don't expect it to be returned in the way that it was taken. And if they have been doing that shit since we were children, well, it's what it is. That they're going to hell. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. Now they're all, oh God, we're going to hell in the background. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about their jealousy, greed, and envy leading everyone astray in groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. I can't do anything about that. So it is, where you ladies talking about they're now being led down into the pits of despair? Okay, great. That's got to be hell. Fear is the vibration of hell. Simple enough. Anxiety. It's in the planes of light. We gave you a graph. I mean, I don't know what more they could want. I thought I heard Vietnamese. Di must be talking on the phone. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. God us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. See, because I mean, that's the one thing you have to think, is if that energy has been in the cards for that long, that they were trying to pull off a Charlie Kirk assassination. A truth speaker that they were shadow banning, trying to cover up. A business owner they were trying to delay so they could pull off the Reservoir Dogs heist of the century. Well, cool. That makes Trump, the leader of the free speech world, the security guard in Reservoir Dogs that they were chopping the ear off of. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's what it is. Did they bind the president of the United States of America? Holy shit. What kind of celebrity involvement wants to admit that truth? Oh, God. Simple enough. And yeah, that's what it is. Great power comes great responsibility. Okay, great. Where are those with great power that have great responsibility? I want to fucking hang out with you. That's what it is. Security is upside down on the right-hand side of things, and the left-hand past pleasures have been turned upside down. The pleasure seekers, they're in chaos and calamity. They don't know what to do. They're having nightmares. They're losing sleep. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, God, what have we done? That's what I want to know. What have they done? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. We said this last year. Pisces, The Earth Angel is the last one that they wanted to awaken and go forward. Okay, cool. And freaking to the left-hand past pleasure, you're still upside down. Thank you, Spirit. And we told you that, right? But trying to explain ceremonial, hermetic, ritual sex magic to people, I'm not fucking... They make classes for that. Go fucking take the class. I don't teach that. There's Tantric Red, there's Tantric White. It's what it is. If you know, you fucking know. However, is there a dark side to that shit? Obviously. Did the dark side think they were going to win? The light always wins. That's why I picked the light. I don't mind winning. That's why I don't like competition. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. So, that is the question that's going to be shocking for everyone to find out. They prolonged and delayed that situation so they could basically unalive an Earth Angel, a business owner, a creative individual, a healer. It doesn't matter what label you give it. We know that individual has a platform on YouTube. We know that they are a tarot reader and an intuitive. We know that they're a healer and a teacher. And we know that their birth chart matches the universe's sweetheart, which that's Hellboy. Hollywood, demonized, feminine Christ consciousness, or the twin flame journey. Yes, that's Hellboy. Simple enough. They could have done a show about Jesus and Mary. It wouldn't have made any fucking difference. That's the same story. Shiva and Shakti. It's the same story. Right? However, that he says it in the movie. That's how I am able to put these things together with the messages they subliminally hide in the movies. That's what it is. When he meets whatever his name is, the agent. When Hellboy meets the agent, he goes, "I'm the Empress, the universe's sweetheart." Okay, cool. That's Christ's birth chart. That's a 316 birth chart. That's a Redeemer's birth chart. That's a sun, moon, and star energy birth chart. Thank you, Spirit. That is the people that put this fucker on the cross, demonizing him. That's Spawn. At the very end of Spawn uses his heart to take out all the demons. That's the Christ heart consciousness chakra. Simple enough. You got to read the energy. Don't look at the sci-fi exterior to the shit. You have to read the energy. And I know that most people aren't going to get it. It's not their destiny. This is what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Everybody was so worried about someone else's destiny, about taking that individual out for whatever the gods had planned for that individual. And now we're making that change. And it's what it is. The karma is what they came to learn. They came to learn natural disaster and karma. I can't do anything about that. We're already seeing the evidence of it. So we can't do anything about that. They're in God's hands now. They're in the wrath of God's hands now. It's just what it is. So while they're trying to figure that out, well, I'm going to continue looking for the people, the FAFO people, the fook around and find out people. That's who I want to work with. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right, and and when you got to think, man, I love the fact that people are doing the inner work, and nobody is any better than anyone else. That's the arrogance that we're running into with the ego of these people. But I know for a fact, each of you are here to do something that no one else can do. If you're trying to be like someone else, you're on someone else's path. You have to stay in your own lane. Right. What the Life Path 8 Earth Angel, when they pop into your reality, I agree with that. So my destined path is when I pop into your reality, it's a lesson or a blessing times 3. Because I'm a Pisces, mind, body, and soul. You're going to get something of a lesson or something as a blessing just because Pisces has lived more lifetimes. We're slow learners. We've got more wisdom. We've got more experience of doing this shit over and over and over again. And now Pisces is graduating. Okay, great. So you have a group of karmic demons that wanted to transfer their karma so that they could ascend when if this isn't their lifetime to do that. What's up, Di? Simple enough. So, that's what it is. Cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll flip that around. What is the focus on these Destiny Swappers? Ooh, Voyage. Yeah, and I mean, we've heard that energy in the cards all day, that they're wanting to come towards someone. No, they're not. They have to go through a death and a rebirth process. I don't want to hear it. Swear, they've been what's called those left behind for a reason. I'm taking a voyage going forward, working with people of value, working with it's what it is, and I mean everyone's of value, don't get me wrong, but if they're getting karma, and it's what it is, until I know, because energy transfer is very, very real, until I know how many, and if you've got celebrity involvement, okay, cool, they have followers. The teacher takes on the karma of the student. So you've got all of these false idol worshipers with a celebrity involvement of unaliving a human. That's the truth that's going to come out. An earth angel soul, an angelic being, someone who has raised their vibration and their frequency up to angelic levels. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's called the planes of light for a reason. It shows you on the diagram of the pyramid that's on my community page. It shows you the frequency that you have to get to reach enlightenment, which is heaven. Ha! The rainbow chakra system. Okay, great. What is the double-edged sword to that? I'm not taking anyone's karma. That's their cross to bear. They tried to persecute an earth angel, and what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Okay, cool. I can't take them off the cross. Forgive them and let them go. I'm sorry. You put yourself up on the cross and you let the devil hammer your fucking hands in. I can't do anything about that. Isn't that what they wanted to do to another? Yeah, okay, great. So what they wanted to do to another is what they wanted for themselves. Okay, I can agree with that. What are our intentions in this situation? Yeah, there'll be no going forward with those people. They're hung on a cross. They're stuck. I can't do anything about people that are stuck. And I will tell this story again because I do think it's rather funny. You talk about confusion where communication is truly needed. I've told the story about trying to buy someone a soda, ask them what kind of Coke they want, and they tell me fucking orange. Coke makes an orange? You mean like a Sunkist or a Fanta? I mean, now you've taken me to different, which one of these, because I want you to get what you want. So what kind of fucking orange drink do you want? I'm going to get myself a Coke. Or say, hell, I wasn't even going to get a Coke. I was going to get a soda. Would you like me to get you a soda? Sure. Can I get a Coke? Absolutely. Which one? Because they make just Coke, not Coca-Cola Classic. Just Coke. And I've done that before. I've went and got somebody a Coke and what is this? It's just a fucking Coke. Well, I didn't know they make this. Well, yeah, you asked for a Coke though, right? Yeah, and then I go and I manifest what the fuck you just asked for. And it's not what you wanted. You don't get it your way. I'm not fucking Burger King. I'm the king. Anyway. So yes, and I'll never, because I like art. I have no tattoos, but I still go in tattoo shops just to look at the fucking new art. I've always liked art. Anyway. So I'm in there one time and I don't get involved in other people's conversations too often, but sometimes you just can't help it. I hear some nice sticks. I'm expecting stick figure theater in the flash art. I look over and I'm like, did you say sticks? She says, yeah. Wait, are you talking about, which one are you talking about? She's like, all of them. Okay. So what am I missing? She said those are sticks. They're sticks until they're stuck. Flash art for tattoo work. They're sticks until they're stuck. Okay. Fucking, I'm so glad I asked. I would have walked around mine. Oh, you would have lived in my head rent-free for the rest of my life, trying to figure out where the sticks are in the flash art. It says straight lines with the freaking this curved stick. Fucking courage. So I don't step up and talk to strangers too often, but when I'm due, I'm glad I did. Right? Because that's what we're looking at now. People who listened to someone else, took advice from someone else, didn't listen to their intuition, dealt with people who were freaking rejected. That's what it is. And you've got mental magic that is now backfiring on them. Okay, great. That means lots of people losing their minds. Groups, gaggles, hives, and herds. They got involved in something that they had no fucking idea what they were getting involved in, with people working in the dark, with energy that they were completely unaware of that could be worked with. The opposite of Reiki, baneful magic. Reiki, healing magic, the opposite of that. Reiki teddy bears, voodoo dolls. Well, simple enough. And it's very easy. Once I hear them say voodoo doll, I'm like, well, fuck, that's the opposite of a Reiki teddy bear. Right? And they don't want me to go forward. No. They want to do this. They want to do this to Jesus healing. That's what it is. Reiki, the whole story of Mikao Yasui was going into meditation and tapping in to the Godhead, to the Akasha, whatever you want to call it. That story said there's two different stories. He was in meditation, he got hit with a bolt of light. Okay, cool. You got Mystic 9 talking about the Archangel gets their downloads straight from the sun. Yes, if I'm sitting in the sunlight, I can go consciously unconscious and get hit with a big bolt of light. Okay. Right? So now I can understand part of that story. The other part of that story is a rock flew out of the sky and hit him in the head, right in the third eye, woke him up. And it's, well, I mean, if you listen to Eric Pepin in his meditation classes, he talks about getting to a point to where you're in meditation and shit starts flashing like a strobe light, and then boom, it takes everything to keep you from getting knocked back. I've been there. I know exactly what these people are talking about. It only takes a couple times of achieving that state to be illuminated, and now you have an illuminated being all off in your tarot cards. Okay, great. Where are those illuminators, Pisces? Right, now granted, we want all of the illuminators. I'm not leaving anyone out, but first thing that we have to find as fucking decent human beings, we have to find the one that they tried to sacrifice. We can't play the victim like these guys. The narcissist's last trick is to play the victim. So we're looking for the victim. I'll flip the fucking tables on him any way that I can. Simple enough. You guys that have done the work, beautiful. We can do something with that. All right. If you feel like everyone the fuck around you is getting karma, great. We have to leave them behind, and please keep your fucking thumbs off my 5-star reviews. Those are your reviews. Has nothing to do with me. I'm an asshole. I have absolutely no problem telling you that. Am I difficult to work with? Yes, that's why you don't work with me. All fucking healing is self-healing. You have to work with yourself. Simple enough. Right? And you know, looking up what I just posted in one of the last videos in the comments, right? The INFJ chameleon aspect. It fucking tells you right there that we blend in with shit. And does that seem a little shady? Okay, great. I need you to go down and take a human lie detector test tomorrow. How the fuck is that going to make you feel? That causes fear. Cool, that puts you in hell. It's the vibration of hell in the planes of light. My truths were not supposed to come out either. Okay, great. That's why I have no problem standing in my truth. That's what it is. Oh, he has activated the God light. Okay, great. If people are afraid of that, they're God-fearing. What a beautiful thing. That's fucking Dr. Manhattan. That's the guy on the talk show. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I said that Superman, if you've never seen fucking the end, just go look up Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. And you've got the guy in the glasses that goes on the talk show. He says, I have to recant what I said. I know I said that Superman exists and he's American, but what I meant to say is that God exists and he is American. Yes, that would be every American. Do I have an advantage as an INFJ? Yes, I use both sides of my brain. I'm not left or right-handed. Whatever part of the brain that you use, I see the other side that the other side of the brain would use. Gives me an advantage over people. Do I abuse that advantage? Not if I fucking tell you. That takes my power away. Keep your fucking thumbs off my 5-star reviews. I can flip the tables on you. It's that simple. What do? They abuse it. And then they come up against me and I play dumb. Okay, let's wait until she says it first. Because I've taken my intuition up against a fucking half-wit duped her. The enemy in every sense of the word. Spent 17 days battling with this half-wit, talking to him while he's buying a car at work. What kind of fucking doctor sits there in his time with someone? No wonder highly intuitive, gifted people have been locked away because the drug dealer was running into trouble with them taking their drugs that Dolores Cannon plainly tells us will deaden our abilities. Right? Now, you bring up Dolores Cannon, they're like, who? We don't know who. Well, she's been around since the fucking 60s. Just because you've never heard of her doesn't mean she doesn't exist in 117 countries. Probably the fucking one you came from before you came to America to be a doctor. I piss them off, and I know I piss them off. Doesn't mean I'm fucking wrong, and it triggers their demons. Great. So we've got demons working in the healthcare system. We've got demons working in mental health. Great. So everybody that's going to be losing their minds, cool, go deal with those demons in mental health that are triggered by my light. Fucking wisdom's upside down. Imagine that. Imagine the fact that we need to remember these people have no experience. They have a job. They have a job to do. They're programmed NPCs. The fucking NPCs hire NPCs. Like attracts like. Fucking program puppets. Right? And it's what it is. You talk about anything intelligent with them, they shut the fuck off. That's why I have 5-star reviews when they come to me. You go to them, you try to talk to them, they shut the fuck off. They can't match. The INFJ is at a higher frequency. Okay, great. So a tarot reader says that. I can find the information. You try to tell a licensed drug dealer that. Oh, they can put anything on Google. Yeah, everything you're unaware of. Simple enough. I mean, even the doctor from Resident Alien was smart enough to become a doctor with Google overnight. You ever seen Resident Alien? Fucking give me a like and say yes in the comments if you've ever seen Resident Alien on Netflix. It's some good shit. How do I perceive that? An INFJ stepping into the planes of light, coming back, everybody thinking they're an alien, and the child, the past, coming back to haunt him. Simple enough. Trying to take out the inner child instead of deal with it, because I see everyone as one. Right? What do we need to explore? The fact that all of this shit is a failure. Right? You have had groups trying to imitate someone in a heist. That means everyone that followed them were a part of a fucking group of influencers trying to pull off a destiny swap and a heist. That means everyone in that community got karma, an 8-year cycle of it, whether they're aware of it or not. And so the research that I've done shows me that. The teacher takes on the karma of the student. Cool, I've got one student to worry about, Jesus. I had to put him on the back burner. Why? Man, fucking you've got people attacking the school with entities and shit. And now you've got all that truth coming out. Great. They attacked Agent Smith County, Texas. Do you know how fucking dumb these people are? It's the dumbest shit I have ever heard of in my life. You've got multiple readers talking about them using witchcraft and shit on a courthouse. That courthouse was attacked before over a child custody battle. Made nationwide news. It's fucking world known. And you've got readers talking about people using fucking witchcraft and shit on them. Talking about the whole community being under judgment for it. The fuck out of here. No wonder they want to get rid of the Earth Angel exposing everything. That's what it is. You can't have a reader tell me that Freemasons are involved, child situations are involved, and me not tell you if you go right here to Divine Street and take a right, go down to the end and take a left. When you get to the red light, you're going to T-bone into a Freemason hall, into a Mason's lodge. Who are their neighbors that they share a building with? The Boy Scouts of America. Right? So how the fuck do I get out of that? How do I get out of a tarot reader telling thousands of viewers about a temperance angel? Okay, cool. My Sagittarius temperance angel's symbolism is it's Neptune that rules Pisces sun. That makes me the mystic earth angel. The INFJ mystic and the Pisces earth angel. It's a birth chart thing. It's written in the stars. Simple enough. It's written in the stars. And then the symbolism matches up with tarot. Okay, great. So you've got a reader that's able to pick up that energy. And within her reading, telling thousands of women, men, fucking whoever wants to listen, that Freemasons have been harvesting Kundalini creative energy off of a healer. That says Kundalini Reiki manual right there. They've had these redneck 33-degree Masons been harvesting energy off of the situation, and there's children in that reading. Okay, great. Are you talking about the Freemasons at the end of the road that are right next door to the Boy Scouts of America? How do I walk away from that? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to walk away from that. Okay. I bet they do want to sacrifice an earth angel. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that, and I don't care. It's not my problem. That's on their side of the street. That's a fucking whole highway away from me. They're on the other side of the highway. They're on the other side of the tracks. That's the people under the fucking stairs to me. Being in my house is when they're in that tarot reading. I'm listening to a general reading so I can mirror my own moment as a teacher, as a healer, as an earth angel symbolism, where there's tons of us on the planet. There's 3 waves of us on the planet. Dolores Cannon's 3 waves of volunteers? Yes, I've come across several. And you can spot it when you run across another empath or another starseed. Oh God, he gets me. Their eyes light up. It's a reunion. It's a reunion of souls. That's why they call it the reunion of souls. It's simple enough. What is the problem? Narcissists that don't give a shit who they hurt, trying to cash in on the spiritual community using empaths and their gifts. Simple enough. Using AI, and people flock to that shit. They go right to it. I am an AI voice giving you your spiritual knowledge. Okay, great. That's what it is. I do the fucking same thing, but it's a description of myself so that I don't have to be there's no confusion anymore on who they're talking about. Okay, great. Where are the others? Because when I ask that question in a reading, that reader is talking about a healer. And I understand lots of people are taking the healing journey. I'm not fucking knocking that at all. However, one of them was attacked, and that individual that we have already confirmed with multiple readers, 3 key components. They're a healer. They have a platform. They're naming off people that I know. So I would like the rest of the list. I would like the rest of the list of those involved on my desk by noon so we can get the fuck on with our lives. We're tired of the drama. We're tired of people that have been fucking rejected. We're tired of people who fucking aren't going to do the work. We're tired of giving people advice that aren't going to fucking take it. I just had a conversation with someone, was it earlier today or yesterday? That's what it is. They come to you for advice. You give them advice. So they accept the advice. Oh, that's the greatest thing that I've ever heard. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And then they go home to the same fucking person they had a problem with to begin with. And then that person, they just gets them just to switch sides. Oh God, you've changed. How could he say that about you? How could you come and fucking pay me for it and give me a review? Simple enough. It's the same thing as the faith healers. They get a tent, fucking the vibration raised up. They bring Timmy in the wheelchair. Timmy, stand him up, reset him like a computer. Be healed. Oh God, I can walk. Oh, it's a miracle. He's healed like Jesus. Oh, he's cast the demons out. What, Reiki? Reiki for entity removal? Reiki for reset? It's like a blood transfusion for your energy. Cool. Have you ever had your computer start slowing down? You have to defrag it, right? Cool. The human body is no fucking different. The mind is based on technology. The body based on engineering. You got to lube shit up. You got to use oil. You got to use gasoline. That's what it is. We eat food. They heal that individual. That person comes in. Oh my God, it was a miracle healing. They go to a QHHT practitioner. Dolores Cannon said, I have miracles happen in my office every day. Yes, I've had a few myself. What is the problem? They go right back to the environment that made them sick to begin with, and then went, oh, that shit didn't work. No, it worked when you weren't in you sit in sewage, you smell like shit. When you get out of the sewage, we wash you off. Hey, you smell pretty. Oh, you smell so pretty. And they go fucking right back to the sewage. Tell them, Di.
Like, why, you smell pretty?
You smell pretty. Di thinks you smell pretty too. Happiness. Their happiness is upside down when they come to you. They wouldn't be coming to you for help if they weren't unhappy. I feel your pain. The problem is we give the people the advice. They accept it as, oh man, that is just great advice. That's great. And we see it all the time. There's a fucking class for that. They go right back to the environment that made them sick to begin with. Or the typical one-sided emotional drive-by that every empath goes through. We'll be sitting on a bench minding our own business, and Steve Buscemi from fucking Con Air will come walking up, sit down beside you like you're the little girl having fucking tea and shit, and then unload on you. Next thing you know, you're singing, he got the whole world in his hands. It's fucking, and they're sitting there telling you how many states they've drove across wearing a woman's head as a hat. There's not an empath you can talk to that won't tell you. They'll be sitting there minding their own business, and like a magnet will attract a random stranger that will come up and unload the deepest, darkest shit you've ever heard. And really? Tell me more. So like a fucking scene in a movie. And then what happens? They walk away and go, oh God, what did I just do? What did I just tell that? I've never, fucking, how many times has an empath heard that? I've never told anybody this before. Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to tell me. I'm glad I have client-patient confidentiality. The problem is they go off, oh God, that person knows. The human lie detector knows, oh God, the record keeper. The record keeper has records of what I said. Simple enough. And it causes friction. It causes resistance. Okay, great. The only way you're going to get anywhere is the path of least resistance. If you're constantly in fucking friction and resistance with someone, shit ain't going to work out. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's clients, doesn't matter who it is. It's called the path of least resistance for a reason. What is the energy that the readers are picking up in the cards right now? Destiny swap resistance. People being blocked because their plan didn't work. Pissed off at a Pisces Earth Angel because they're getting victory. Well, if they're trying to sacrifice an Earth Angel, victory is still being alive. That person ain't Charlie Kirk. That person's Captain Kirk, boldly going where no man has gone before. Yeah, fucking, you can't embrace. Were we going to embrace their victory? That's unaliving someone for money. Let's embrace their fucking victory. Let's go over here with the people in the past that are unhappy, that aren't going forward, that have fucking... They're no longer at a standstill. They're at a stop. Right? What's the current energy right now? A voyage. Spirit says, take a voyage with courage. That ship from the past is a failure. There's no success from the past. They failed to unalive an Earth Angel. Great, I'm looking for that Earth Angel. Right? Because I know narcissists are playing the victim. Oh God, look what he's doing to us. No. I'm not your victim. You're getting a lesson because I'm still looking for that Earth Angel. And until we all find the fucking Charlie Kirk that made it, we're looking for the Charlie Kirk that made it, the living, the one that defeated the evil demons. Because they had no wisdom. There's nothing they can embrace going forward. And Spirit says the final outcome is illumination, the illuminator. Thank you, Zenzone. Zenzone was talking about the illuminator or the illuminated being earlier. Okay, great. That's what it is. Fucking Mystic 9 brought it. She made a very, very, very valid point. These people do not hate you. They're not jealous of the chosen. Yeah, the mirror. Thank you for that. And yeah, I do a pretty good job with the mirror. It's my personality, right? What does Dr. Joe Dispenza say? Your personality creates your personal reality. Okay, great. So the INFJ is a mirror clairsentient. I absorb within 64 feet the vibrational frequency of other people, and I'm able to mirror them back to them. Do I do it with dark humor? Absolutely. Does it piss people off? Yeah, that's why I tell you. My dark, it's not supposed, the shit that I say that I think is funny is not supposed to be funny. I shouldn't have to say it. If I'm able to say it, that's because it exists. And if you don't think it's funny, it shouldn't exist in your reality. Simple enough. You shouldn't be having readers that are talking about them harvesting Kundalini energy off of a healer, because that's the career path that I chose. Creative healing energy for myself and for others. And you've got readers picking up Freemasons doing weird secret society shit, and children in human... I've been dealing with this human trafficking shit since New Mexico due to a tarot read, because they thought I was a fucking novelty. And what response do I get? Damn, you are a sponge. Holy shit, you're the real deal. Well, yeah, why the fuck would you ask for a reading if you've got criminal activity going on around you? You can't fucking help people like that. And then you get wrapped up trying to get the fuck out of there because, oh God, he knows. Oh shit. The human lie detector and the INFJ intuitive, they know the truth. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's what it is. Now you're in a whole bunch of chaos and calamity. So it comes with the territory. If you don't have crooked cops that are triggered, their demons are triggered, if your light doesn't trigger crooked judges inside your children on an island, if that is true, your honor is fucking destroyed at that point. And that's where your blackmail energy and all that shit has got to be coming from in the cards. That's what it is. And they want the Earth Angel to obey the dark side. Fuck you, Darth Vader. I am the dark side. I'm the light and the dark side. Simple enough. I attract both. That's why you're here. The dark side wouldn't be in my energy if I didn't attract that shit like a magnet. I wouldn't be standing in the light of truth if I didn't let everybody else I'm going to work with know that you've been left behind in the fucking dark. It's simple enough. Simple enough. What is the dilemma? I'm probably fucking looking for myself. That's what it is. And no one's any better than anyone else. No one's any different than anyone else. The INFJ is 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% in males. And you've got a fucking group of bandits and banditos that targeted one, getting everybody and their mother fucking identified and exposed by the sun. Oh God, he's the villain, he's hated. What, with love, light, and truth? Could fucking Bring it on. I took Hate's job like Carrie. It's okay. You gotta keep in mind that was the energy in the cards at Christmas time. Christmas was very significant. Yeah, that was the energy in the cards, was getting the gifted person somewhere like fucking Carrie to humiliate them. Prove they're not who they say they are. Because I was playing dumb. I got no problem telling you that. Pisces played the fool to fool the fool. Well, yeah, that's why I got 5-star reviews and they got karma. That's what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. So, once again, like Bill Lumbergh from Office Space. If you've never seen Bill Lumbergh from Office Space, if I could have that list of all the celebrities involved in unaliving an Earth Angel for money, if I could have that on my list, along with all the government officials that these cards are talking about, along with all the Freemasons and shit they're talking about that are neighbors with the Boy Scouts, about all the family members, everyone involved, Pisces, you will be shocked to find out how many people were involved. No, I won't, because I want that list on my desk by fucking noon. We don't want another Charlie Kirk incident with the healer. We don't want a school shooting in America. We've got plenty of those, fucking Your Honor. That's what it is. Anyway, fucking wasn't that the energy that was in the cards 2 days ago? Well, I made you a video about the alarm going off at the school across the street from me. That's what it is. And if you've got Dorothy, someone who I know that is doing witchcraft and that shit is backfiring, okay, fucking that's metaphysical terrorist attacks. Fucking because they don't want any evidence. Okay, great. What's the hardest thing about fucking dealing with a 3D shit-face court system? You got all these alcoholics and shit all off in the cards. Okay, great. I have dealt with people losing their entire fucking career because they couldn't keep a drink out of their mouth. Probably a part of the fucking next door neighbors to the Boy Scouts. Who knows? I don't care. It's not my fucking problem. What is my problem? Finding those Earth Angels, finding those star seeds that have done the work, putting them fucking front and center and letting them tell their story. Super shout out to the girl that sent me the email. That's what it is. Tell your story. That's what it is. Just stand in your integrity. That's the key. Honesty is the new currency. Simple enough. Can you expect it to be a struggle? Yes. No one pays for the fucking truth. They pay for the lie. They get swindled. That's how they said. I could fucking go out and sell a $3,000 program, but I could give you the fucking truth and you wouldn't donate $3. You have to fucking work for a service that's provided. You have to work for a class that's fucking offered. You have to do the work. When you're asking people, well, are you doing the work? Well, you know, it's just, okay, great. When you have fucking time to worry about this and not every fucking thing else, that's what it is. And I'm no different. I've got to worry about fucking voodoo and simple enough. Simple enough. You've got that energy in the cards of demons sitting around waiting for an Earth Angel to fail. Okay, great. So if you've got demon influencers who don't want to be exposed, sitting around waiting for an Earth Angel to fail, then that means everyone has been influenced by a bunch of fucking demons. That's got to be hell. Simple enough. Simple enough. That would be the truth. If these tarot readers are correct, which multiple of them have stated, the same story and they don't know each other. My Facebook, fucking full of their screenshots, they all basically follow the same storyline. There was a healer with a business that a group of narcissistic, corrupt parasites saw an empath as an easy target. And if you go to Servants Research Ministries, they tell you how the INFJ are the gods of blowing the lid off the whole fucking thing. So, and it did, we did. It's just what it is. We're the masters of psychological warfare. We're not going to tell you that until we win. We always win. So when we tell you, yeah, you know what, there's a whole bunch of spiritual warfare and we had to come in with both sides of our brain and defeat the fucking half-wits. Right? What is the problem? Oh, you don't need to be a people pleaser. Well, who the fuck did I do it for? If I did it for me, oh God, they're trying to attack me. Oh, they're trying to unalive the Earth Angel. Right? Which is what the narcissists are doing. They're playing the victim right now, aren't they? Oh God, look what he's doing to us. Cool. I'm just going to fucking step over here, push them way the fuck over here. Anybody seen that light being they tried to sacrifice? Anybody seen that healer, that teacher? I hear they're trying to have a hitman school shooting over a teacher. With the same energy in the cards of the fucking crooked cops want you to call them so they can deem you crazy. Okay, great. Then they can come to me when they can get their winner out of a kid on a fucking East Stein Island situation. That's the key and the problem to all of it. The human trafficking. Simple enough. That's the problem to all of this. Why is everyone stuck and we can't go forward? Because they're wanting to keep a healer, a teacher, an intuitive, an earth angel from exposing selling women on the black market. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. It's one of my favorite jokes. They're talking about every time they catch the pastor or fucking somebody for prostitution. They're like, fucking look at him. Would you fuck that person? Simple enough. You can Judge Judy is what it is. I can't do anything about that. I'm concerned with any of that shit. Simple enough. Well, what am I concerned with? Why are readers today talking about sick pervs harvesting the Empress Kundalini energy, the healing energy, the manifestation energy of Reiki, of fucking God force energy? Cool, that's basically graping God in groups next door to children. That's what it is. Regardless if it's fucking true or not, that's what she said, and my energy's in that reading. That's what it is. Am I still supposed to love thy neighbor? Simple enough. Namaste.